Welcome back, everybody, to another video from the Lost Prime. So today we are going to be looking at Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Ultramagnus. So this guy was at the top of my Christmas list, and I'm very happy that I got him because he is a outstanding figure. So he is an ultimate class, and he's pretty big, so I can actually bring in another ultimate class that we had, which is Transformers Siege Astro Train. You guys have probably seen the review on that, and you can clearly see he outpaces Astro Train. But if we pull in his tender, Astro Train is about the same size, maybe even a little bigger. But you can clearly see the size of these guys. This guy is really big, and I really love him because he just looks cool. I've seen him in the show plenty of times, and he just is an amazing character. Paint's nice. I really don't have any complaints. A lot of YouTubers that I've seen review this guy, people keep complaining that there's like a bunch of dead space here. I don't really care for that because that's going to be filled in. But I really do like this figure. It's really nice. It's big. It's obviously a car carrier. And what's nice is if you have some smaller figures, they can fit on top. He does come with accessories. He comes with a lot of them, actually. He comes with these two dual blasters, which they're pretty cool. He comes with these two missile launchers. Very reminiscent and very G1 accurate. And he also comes with this very nice silver gun. And these all can be placed on the vehicle mode. And some pictures that I've seen of him doing this are like this. So they put these two guns right here. And I see the missile pods go like this. And then the gun either is placed here or wherever you like it. The way I like to do it is I like to put the big Gatling guns on this peg right here, then put the missile pods here, and you do it for the other side. So put the gun here, put the missile pod here, and then I put the big Gatling gun in the back. So now all armored up with all of his guns, and looks pretty cool. So yeah. We're gonna get into the transformation. So first thing we are going to do is we're actually gonna come to these side panels and unpeg them. And unpeg them at the second pin, just like that. And then if you can, untab and bring them out just like that. And do it for both sides. Then we're going to take this red part, lift it up, and then that should free everything so you can pull the whole trailer off. Now we have this white truck. Looks pretty cool. I really like it. The only thing I don't like is that the fists are just hanging off the back. That's really all I don't like about the truck, that the fists are hanging off the back. Otherwise, nice truck mode. The way this transforms is, we're gonna pull the legs down, obviously. And then come to the bottom of the feet, flip out the heels. Unpeg the legs, and then you can stand them up. Next, we're going to come to the arms, unpeg them, rotate the whole torso, and you open up the cab, and you flip out the robot's head, turn it around, fold back the cab, and then you're going to slide the whole front body half because it has a little slider. So you're going to fold it back until you hear a click, and then fold the arms up completely. And then you have the standard white Optimus Prime, but there is one more thing you can do. So he has the front bumper as part of his butt. So one thing we can do is you could just leave it there, or you could pull it off, which I don't recommend because it's going to take maximum effort just to get it back on. But what you should do is push the upper body forward again, line up the spine with this little trigger, and you could push the whole thing up and slide it back. So now he has a backpack, just like that. And yeah, it's a standard white Optimus Prime. You could give him any gun you want. But yeah, it's literally just a standard white Optimus Prime. I have really nothing to say about this. I really have nothing to say about this guy because you're not really supposed to display him in this mode. But pretty cool figure overall. So now we're just going to take the gun, put it off to the side, and what we're going to do to get into the combined mode is we're going to untab the arms, push the upper body forward again, just like this, and then fold down or push down on the bumper, open up the cab, just like this, fold in the head, close that back up, and then you can situate everything back into place. Then we're just going to fold up the heels, and we're ready to combine. So the first thing we are going to do are the shoulder pads and the wrist gauntlets. So you're just going to pull them off just like this, and it's a little easier said than done. You just gotta wiggle them until they pop off. It's a little hard, but once you get them off, you'll be good. So you're gonna see where they point. So the curved part is gonna go facing down. So you're gonna open this up, and there's a little peg inside. You're gonna line it up with the peg hole on the arm, which is right there. Line that up. Oh, I actually have this on the wrong arm, my bad. Just like this, because you want to make sure the panel's going inside onto the inner forearm. Fold that panel up again, and you have one wrist gauntlet. And then do that for the other side. Just like this. And then when you have the shoulder pieces, you're going to fold up the gray. Make sure the gray is facing back and just clip it onto the shoulder just like this. Now we have some massive shoulder pads. Do it for the same on this one. Push it onto shoulder just like this. So now we're going to do the legs. So this is where it gets confusing. So fold the whole thing out just like this and turn it this way. So we're going to take this first set just like this at the first pin, fold that in just like that, come to the third pin, come to the second pin, fold that set over, clap, and then come to the last pin, fold that, and fold it in just like this, so now you have a leg. So we do that to this side. Again, fold this one, fold the set, fold that, and that. Now you have both of the legs. So the way they go on is you just line it up, and then they just slide right on, just like this. Now he can stand. So pushing him off to the side over there, come into the head, fold in this red piece, and then fold this down, And then leave this out because this will be useful. So there's 2 tab holes, one right here and one right there. There's 2 tabs right here. So line those up, and once you got them lined up, everything will just drop onto the top just like this. You're gonna fold this down, come to the back, fold this up until it snaps, and then fold it onto the spine where it snaps. And we're pretty much done, but the last thing we need to do is come to the waist, pull down the waist armor, rotate 180, and push back up, and now he has a blue waist. So I dig this figure a lot because I always wanted Ultramagnus, and this is a really good rendition of how Ultramagnus would have looked. I really do like the figure. It's blocky, it's big, it's just a really cool figure, and I really do like it. So let me grab some other figures to compare them with. So bringing in Astrotrain here, we can clearly see the size difference. And notice, these guys are both Ultimate classes. So you could clearly see Astrotrain is really sad. Because actually, if you've seen the review, I'm just going to turn this to Astrotrain for like 5 seconds. He's a Voyager just with more guns. While you can see on Ultramagnus, he's an Ultimate class. He definitely has a little more guns than everybody else does, but he's also significantly taller. Because if we bring in a Voyager class, such as Siege Optimus Prime, another character that I reviewed, we could see, we put him next to Ultramagnus here, that Prime is also significantly smaller than Ultramagnus. Which is really sad. Well, not Optimus, but this is really sad because you expect him to be an Ultimate, but he's basically a Voyager class just with more guns. And that's really, really sad. Because in the show, Astrotrain was supposed to be this big space shuttle that carried around all the Decepticons. But now that they made a toy out of him, you could clearly see how small he is. He's basically as tall as Optimus, maybe even a little shorter. But that's not about these two. It's about Ultramagnus here. And I think this guy is a great figure. Because this guy is just amazing. If you've seen people review him, you will know this guy is an amazing figure. I forgot to mention the posability on the white robot, but it's basically the same in the combined mode. 360 degrees for rotation. In and out, you have a swivel, elbow bends 90 degrees, swivel at the fist, head is on a ball joint. He can kick that far, he can kick back that far. He can't really kick back because of the skirt. But he 90-degree bend at the knee. There's a ball joint in. It's not a ball joint, but there's a swivel at the thigh. He can do the splits, and he has ankle articulation, which is really nice. So, he also has torso articulation. So this figure is outstanding. I really like this figure. And if we armor him up, this is how I like to do things when I'm armoring this guy up. I put the dual guns on the pegs on his legs. Take the missile pods and put them on his shoulders to remind you of how he looked in the Generation 1 cartoon. And he can hold the big silver big boy gun just like that. So now he's ready to go into battle. And this figure is outstanding, as I keep saying, because I really dig this figure. I really love him. And I'm happy to add him to my collection. And I'm going to end the video here by saying, this was Siege Ultramagnus. And if you guys enjoyed the video, comment down below what was your favorite part about this video. And he is really cool. I love him a lot. So, yes. This was Siege Ultramagnus. I'm the Lost Prime. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.